Hey everyone, welcome back to my videos for GCSE English. This video will focus on Romeo and Juliet, and this video in particular will look at the key themes surrounding Romeo and Juliet. So the forbidden love between Romeo and Juliet draws upon many themes. The key themes in Romeo and Juliet are outlined in this video. Note how all these themes interlink with other themes, which solidifies the structure and narrative of the play. So first of all, we've got love versus hate. So Shakespeare deals with the concept of love throughout the play. The meaning, causes and impacts surrounding love are all explored in Romeo and Juliet, and Shakespeare does this successfully through his use of language, style and imagery. The developing relationship between Romeo and Juliet is seen right from the offset, and the audience see how their relationship impacts on all the other characters in the play. The best way to get a good idea about the concept of love and how, where and why it appears in the play is through examples. So what examples can you think of from Romeo and Juliet that demonstrates the love or passion, romance between Romeo and Juliet or any other characters? So family relationships. In the prologue, the chorus instantly draws on family and conflict. Here, the audience are introduced to two households, so the Montagues and the Capulets. Although they are both alike in dignity, in other words, have the same social standing, we are told that we are going to witness a messy family feud between the two families. Shakespeare portrays family relationships as being strained and distant. Despite coming from high social standings, both Romeo and Juliet are characters that come from a family that is far from loving and familial. There are many family relationships represented throughout the play. The idea of family loyalty, relationships, honour and duty are all key ideas that you should consider in relation to different family relationships. So right from the offset, the audience are made aware of Romeo and Juliet's fate. Often in the play, Shakespeare suggests that we cannot always control our lives, and instead it's left to this idea of fate. In the opening prologue, the chorus represent the characters of Romeo and Juliet as being star-crossed lovers, implying that their relationship is already doomed. The audience are always made aware about the fate of the protagonists. Talk about death, graves, curses, and continuous conflict highlights the dreaded fate of what's to come. Conflict is without a doubt one of the play's most central themes. The two warring families, the Montagues and the Capulets, have been taught to hate one another. Not only does this impact family members, but other members of the city. The theme of conflict also ties into other themes such as honour, feuds, power and control. Conflict is seen numerous times and shown through the two families, so the Capulets and the Montagues. The inner conflict when Romeo finds out that Juliet is a Capulet and vice versa. The conflict between Juliet and her father, and the conflict between Romeo and Tybalt. The characters in the play possess a strong sense of honour. The characters are easily drawn into fights in order to defend their family honour. The violence and conflict gets progressively worse as the play comes to a dramatic ending. The only way that you can escape the feud appears to be death. Take Romeo, Juliet, Tybalt and Mercutio for example. The theme of nature is also apparent throughout Romeo and Juliet. Throughout the play, the use of nature and plant imagery are used to convey this idea of love. The way that the flowers grow and define a world of beauty resembles the beauty and love between Romeo and Juliet. There are lots of characters who make reference to plants and or nature, so make sure that you can find some examples and quotations that can back this up and work out why Shakespeare has used this and what effect this has on an audience. Okay everyone, so that's this video completed for a quick rundown of the key themes in Romeo and Juliet. For more GCSE preparation, don't forget to check out www.howtocome.com for a whole host of GCSE English revision guides, including sample questions and exam advice. I would love to hear all of your lovely feedback, so be sure to drop me a message below the video, or if you do have any examples or interpretation of Romeo and Juliet yourself that you would like to share, then please feel free to drop that in the message box below as well. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and make sure you share with all of your friends. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I wish you all the very best of luck in your GCSE English examination.